Frank Abbruzzino with the Suncoast News and Scoop. Okay, my buddy Earl out at the Herald Tribune wrote an article, very detailed. Earl does a very detailed article all the time. He's very thorough and researches it. So what I'll do is in my link on my website, because some of you will be seeing this on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, you can go to my website and I'll put a link to Earl's detailed letter covering this. And I put something out before where they were starting the homeless outreach surveys to try to see how many homeless people are out there and what the counts are. And this was presented to the Northport Commission. Basically, the Northport Homeless Outreach Team had come out and they documented 304 homeless individuals since they started telling this up back in 2020. They went into the variety of the issues that are problematic, ranging from the lack of shelters in South Sarasota County, and then they also noted some success stories with the individuals that were left homeless from Ian, and which did, believe it or not, leave a lot of people homeless. Then they acknowledged some of the issues that are problematic going forward, and one being the 211 helpline that is ending. Sarasota County, I think it was last week, voted to end it. I put something out there, and so they're pulling the funding for that. I think it pulled last September, but it's ending now. Something like that, however it goes. And the state legislator also is prohibiting some issues because the counties and municipalities aren't allowed to have sleeping or camping on public grounds without a permit. And this legislation, the legislation that's coming out or that's expected, also is going to require municipalities that have homeless camps on public property to have restrooms and running water. So that's going to be very problematic. So now the homeless won't be able to stay on public property because the municipalities are going to have to come up with bathrooms and running water, and that's going to go from temporary to more permanent basis is a concern, I would think. So they're going to see how this bill shakes out, but they're concerned about the obligation that it would put the municipality or county under, and they see it as being problematic, which most of us will. And you know, this type of bill, or these bills, as Earl covers in this article, says that it's mainly aimed at municipalities that allow homeless camps to flourish on public land. And that's not really the case in Northport, not really the case here in Venice, where I see them too. And I went out years ago, God, I forget how long ago. I went out years ago, and over by on Pinebrook, by Publix, if you're coming down Venice Avenue heading east, you make a right on Pinebrook there. There was a homeless encampment back there. And for a project for my daughter when she was in middle school, that's how long ago, she has already graduated college, we went back there and filmed Ron, who has passed away. And there was actually 3 homeless guys back there. And the private landowner was letting them use it. And Ron had a bathroom set up with a curtain. I still got the video out. If I have it, I'll put it on my website with this. And he had a distillery set up. And he had a tent. It was like his own little home out there. And that's where you see most of the homeless, back in the woods on these private properties. Some of the landowners know about it, like in Ron's case. In some cases, they don't know about it. They're not aware of it. Now, you do see some on public. There's some homeless people I see out there in Centennial Park. Sarasota, you got the same issue. Northport. So it's not overwhelming. Could it be? Well, the way the economy is going, it could be even worse. Who knows? So what I'm going to do is, Earl Kimball wrote this, Herald Tribune. I'm going to put a link to it on my website. Welcome to go read it. Read it before tomorrow morning, because my understanding is after 24 hours they put a lockdown on it, and if you're not subscribing to the Herald, you can't read it. And such is life. All right, everybody, this has been Frank Abbruzzino with The Scoop.